Cubby blue blood flowing through our veins. Sitting in the bleachers in the rain. We've shed a million tears and drank as many old style beers out at the game. Let's go Cubby, Son Ranto, Son Ranto, Son Ranto and the lovable losers. Son Ranto, Son Ranto, Son Ranto and the lovable losers. Son Ranto. Rally crack, pants are falling down, helping the Cubs, come on and show your butt. Rumps, buns, and cabooses, derrieres, booties gonna moon ya. Rally crack, baby got back, when your pants are falling down, it's a rally crack.
Oh no!
Away.
Oh baby!
Oh, God. I haven't seen that since college.
I just showered. I was a little worried, so I went and took a shower.
I mean, you're like a couple thousand miles away, and it smells like Cubsterdamus through my microphone.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Rally crack
What
and
kind
rally
of show
titties.
is this?
Yeah, rally crack and rally titties should get together and go bowling.
Seriously, man, what a week! What a week of Cubs baseball.
When he turned around, was his wee out? Has anyone zoomed in? Is there any other videos from it? I mean, I don't necessarily want to see his wee, but I do, kind of.
They cut away once they realized
when
kind of
the
what they
video
were showing.
Danny just put up, he turns around and I see a little spot of white.
Well,
no, that was actually Danny. I think that was Danny hitting reverse on the video.
You know, I've hung out with some nurses in the past, and who
when you're that big, he doesn't have a ween that's hanging
exactly,
out.
and they tell me things like, well, what you got to do is you got to like pull it all back, and then you can finally
stick your fist in there,
pull it out so you guy can take a whiz. So Rogue Wave Creative, one of our wonderful Patreon supporters in here, saying,
cracking me up.
Yeah, well, you know, I love the crack of the bat at the ball game, and you know, and here's we are here with our crack team of Cubs podcasters to give you a wonderful show. This is the Son Ranto Show. It's brought to you by all of our paid Patreon supporters. If you want to find out more how you can be a part of it all, patreon.com/Bleacher Bunch. You support all the great shows. Tickets and beers, what we spend the money on. Also, our sponsors, especially In the Clutch shirts, Matt Cameras Permanent Paintings. Penguin Imprints is here this for their first year of sponsoring us. That's Little Yumper, custom stickers, shirts, posters. Code Bleacher Bunch gets you 20% off penguinimprints.com. And of course, Blake Beard, Bernie Barron, Brandon Olderbach, whose alliterative names have really put us over the top this year.
And thanks, Mr. Yumper. I hear there's a t-shirt coming my way. I'm very excited. Michael reached out to me, and then I did just see that I hadn't been on Blue Sky all week, and I just saw you messaged me, but I talked to Michael, so now we can just send dick pics to each other.
Well, I've got my Fuck Ice shirt with the Penguin came in the mail, and I got the sticker somewhere here, but
I didn't make it to the post office today. I saw there's a package there for me. Maybe that's what it is. If not, I'll probably get it by Saturday or so. If it's in the mail. I'm going to wear it at the next Bleacher Bum Band show on May 2nd. I think that's where I'm going to wear my Fuck Ice shirt. It's not Cubs related, but I don't really give a shit. It's life related. And by the way, if you would like to win a hashtag chance a postcard sent to you by me with a message of love and doom, it looks exactly like this. Please put hashtag chance in the chat, just like Dominic is, like Little Yumper is. And who else is here saying hashtag chance in the chat? Oh, Master P. Levy. Welcome, gentlemen. And the JD31 is here. Welcome. We got a fun show for everybody. But first, I want to congratulate Chrissy Furlong, the winner of the Lost Boys Bracket Championship. Just incredible. Took Michigan to win it all. They did win it all. And I sent her $400 because that was half the take.
So I'm going to send $400 to Levante plus the 10% from everybody's Patreon money that is going to go in. So it probably be like, I don't know how much. I got to add it up, and then I'll let everybody know. I'll take a screenshot, but we're helping out. And Brian Burcham, he had another contest. He's the one we teamed up with. He sent, I think, another $500. So really, I think all in all, it was like 1,000 between all of our efforts. So that's not,
wow. Yeah, people, way to go, Ranters.
So way to go, Ranters. Thank you for.
I was so close. I think I had to be. I mean, top 3, maybe. I guess.
I did want to run through the top winners here. We had. I mean, Carrie Bronner-Meyer ended up. She was second.
Oh, I thought I was second. Oh, that
138 points. Brian Burcham was third. David Elliott fourth.
Wait. Slow down. I had to be like close.
Yeah, we're getting to you.
Okay.
Jeff Bjorn was fifth.
What?
Number 6, amazingly, me. I was number 6.
Fuck out of here.
The highest finisher on this podcast, me, which was crazy because I was literally sitting mid-20s most of the time, but I had the correct I had a good Final Four and the correct champion.
Wait. Did you pick Michigan?
I did.
You are an Iowa fan, sir. That is blasphemy, and I'm telling you, everyone, all you Iowa people out there watching the show, Michael picked Michigan, a team that wasn't even supposed to win it.
Yeah, but
because he likes them.
I am an Iowa women's basketball fan. I really don't care about the men's. It doesn't bother me at all. Whatever. Who cares? Big Ten was winning that thing. But no, Danny, you came in second on the podcast. You were 14th. You had 93 points.
I did not come in. Wait, hold on. I did not come in second. My nephew came in second on the podcast. And
it was technically
like 12th, right?
Second on this podcast, 14th out of everybody.
For Ernie. I did it for Ernie.
Michael, were you 1B and I'm 1A?
Lyle Ayler. I'm not sure who Lyle Ayler is.
He misspelled his name 7 years ago and never fixed it.
More than that, it was for fantasy football almost 20 years ago. I spent like 3 days one time when I was on vacation, calling people, sending emails, and just like nonstop. I'm like, please change my name. I was drunk when I did it in the middle of the night, and like the next day, my uncle's like, you spelled your name wrong, and I thought he meant my team name, and I was like, no, I spelled my actual name wrong.
Well, Ayler is it's not a misnomer. You know, you are certainly un-Ayler.
Yes.
You've been known to ale in your time in many ways.
That L's right next to the K on the keyboard. It was
right
fat
there.
finger syndrome, dude. I can't help what happens when I'm drinking alcohol.
At least you didn't go up in Lyle Aper.
You must have been picking your teams while drinking alcohol because you were 31st
out of 3,000. Out of 3,000, top 1%.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it might have been your worst showing I've ever seen. And it's shocking because your wife is usually a champion. Now, how did she do this year? Like she always
I don't know. I didn't ask. Michael
didn't talk to you anymore.
I don't know. I didn't look.
She's been out of town for weeks.
I didn't look either.
Well,
you know who's else has been out of town? The Cubbies. Cubbies been out of town. And they went just like they did at home. They are a 500 ball club, and they are in last place. And that's exactly where they were when they left town, except a little bit more of the calendar is off the calendar.
Yeah, this is
schedule.
It's the most annoying thing because they have played 12 games this season. They have been 500 6 times. They have not gotten over 500 yet.
Lucid, party time. Excellent. Lucid, party time. Excellent. Lucid, party time. Excellent. Lucid, party time.
Yeah, baby, I'm the lovable Luciers, and this is Dispatches from the North Side, the Gonzo Report. Cleveland, Ohio to St. Petersburg, Florida, April 2026. The corn dog has gone cold. The bullpen is sweating like a high-class hooker on nickel night. The week began in Cleveland, which is a city that greets you the way a bad breakup does, familiar, chilly, and full of things you didn't see coming. Kate Horton walked onto the mound in the second inning through 17 motherfucking pitches and then turned toward the dugout with his right forearm about to file a formal complaint. That was it. That was the whole fucking Horton Here's a Boo story for 2026. Exit, stage left, iris swipe, credits rolled. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Exit, stage left. Also, the Cubs lost. They fucking lost that one to Cleveland. The Cleveland team has this guy, a rookie, Chase DeLauteur, playing as though someone slipped rocket fuel into his Gatorade. I don't fucking know what's going on with that guy, but it's unbelievable. And Saturday got rained out because, of course, it did. So the Cubs were gifted with a free stay in beautiful city of Cleveland, then had a beautiful Sunday doubleheader in 44-degree weather, like 2 back-to-back cold showers after a root canal with food poisoning. But also, it rained in Cleveland. Woohoo! We know what happens when it rains in Cleveland. In the opener, 4 Cubs pitchers combined on a one-hitter in one to nothing. They had 2 hits and 1 in April, in Cleveland, in wind, in a park where the vibe is aggressively industrial. Poetry. Then the nightcap, the bullpen did what the Cubs fucking bullpen does, which is to say it held the lead for about as reliably as a paper cup holds hot soup. And then they dropped the game. 6-5. Split. Fine. Moving on. Then came Tampa. The Rays, who play in a building that looks like corrugated tin roof, fucked a strip mall and made a deal with the devil. And that dump now houses a professional baseball team. The Cubs lost game 1, 6-4, which was annoying. And then they came back and smashed game 2, 9-2, which included a moment that will live in Cubs lore for eternity, not for any particular achievement on the field, because a fan chasing a foul ball at Tropicana Field lost his pants entirely, exposing everything to the stadium crowd and everyone watching on Marquee Sports Network, including, presumably, Cubs play-by-play man John Sciambi, the Boog, who went silent for a solid 62 and a half seconds before saying another word. 62 seconds of dead fucking air on a professional baseball broadcast. Somewhere, Harry Carey is cackling from beyond. I wish he was calling that game. It would have been hilarious. And I'm hoping Danny can think of his best Harry Carey and what he would have said during that moment after I finished. The Cubs won the final 6-2 to take the series and head home 5-5 on the young season. Still very much alive, not yet on fire, but the ivy isn't green yet, so we hold.
Yeah, we
hold on. I got some drink for you. Uncle Lou.
I thought when you went to the drink,
Uncle Lou is heading it up. Uncle Lou's favorite numbers and stats of the week. The full moon at Tropicana stat of the week. Cubs pain stat. Gabe Horton exits game 1 in Cleveland in the second inning due to a right forearm discomfort, having thrown just 17 pitches. The young ace, who was supposed to carry the rotation into October, is now reportedly done for the season. He was our horse. He was the horse. Well, now the horse is in the barn. Pour one out for the horse. The new contract guy stat, Nico Horner is off to a scorching start. His slash is 316, 449, 526. Start with the 177 WRC plus on the young season. I don't know what any of that means.
I was
Michael likes that,
so
I just thought I'd throw it out there. Which, for context, means he has been having one of the most productive hitters in all of baseball through the first 10 games. The Cubs locked him up in the offseason for 6 years, $141 million. And so far, Horton is playing like a man who read his own contract and decided to justify every fucking comma. And I fucking love that. The guy who critics said couldn't hit is currently hitting like he has a personal vendetta against the ball. He fucking hates the ball. Call it the show me the money effect. Nico Horner. Receipts submitted. Pour one out for the ball. The Cubs redemption stat of the week. In the Cubs' 9-2 obliteration of Tampa Bay in Game 2, Javier Assad tossed 5 2/3 scoreless innings to lead the Cubs to victory. And Pete Crow enjoyed a 3-hit game with 3 runs scored in his first home run in 2026. PCA is 22 years old and plays like a man who has nothing to lose while he plays Superman in the outfield. Let's hope that body holds up. Pour one out for his knees. You know what I mean? Cubs bonus stat. Matt Shaw came into 2026 with no position after Bregman stole third base from him, and the organization essentially handed him a glove and said, I don't know, go figure it out. So there he is. This week he hit a home run in Cleveland. Woohoo! And fouled off the pitch that sent a man's ass to national television at Tropicana Field. So best thing he's done all fucking season. But the real numbers, through 10 games, Shaw's hit 150 in his first 22 plate appearances, so there's still work to be done. The potential's there. I don't know. The versatility is real. I don't know. The pants situation at Tropicana Field was not his fault, and maybe it wasn't an accident. Maybe that dude is Antifa and it was just mooning Shaw because he says, fuck you, Matt Shaw. Do you believe in Matt Shaw? Do we believe in Matt Shaw approximately 42% more than we did 2 weeks ago? I don't know, but pour one out for that guy's ass. A couple things around the league I wanted to share with you guys. Wilson Contreras, chaos stat of the week. Former Cubs Wilson Contreras, now a Red Sox, was plunked by Milwaukee Brewers again, making it his 24th career hit by pitch from a Brewers pitcher, which is 10 more than he's been hit by any other team. Specifically, Brewers starter Brandon Woodruff has now hit him 6 times. Wilson responded to this with measured and diplomatic assuredness. He told the Brewers organization that the next time they hit him, he's going to take one out of them out. He's going to fucking take a Brewer out. He's going to murder somebody. Adding spectacular soap texture to this already deranged situation. Wilson's younger brother, William, is Milwaukee's catcher, which means the Contreras family Thanksgiving this year is going to be fucking awesome, and I wish we were invited. We miss him on the Cubs. Pour another one out for Wilson. Jorge Soler, did you guys see this?
Oh, yeah.
Another fucking Cub.
He made
Soler,
the big block.
DHing for the Angels, hit a homer off Braves pitcher Ronaldo Lopez and got hit by a 96-mile-per-hour fastball at bat. And then in the 5th inning, when Lopez threw one that nearly took off his head, Soler charged the mound and threw punches at Lopez. With both men throwing haymakers, Lopez was still holding an actual ball in one hand. Braves manager Walt Weiss, who coached Soler in Atlanta, responded to the situation by tackling Soler to the ground. It was fucking wild. It was mayhem because, in his words, Soler is a big man who is on the warpath. Both guys got 7-game suspensions. That was pretty fucking wild. Truly unhinged. We miss him. Pour one out. Lastly, Davey Lopez, 4-time All-Star, member of the legendary Dodgers infield, but former Cub, died Wednesday at the age of 80 after battling Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Lopez played for the Cubs from 84 to 86.
You say his name wrong.
We're laughing because, you're messing up his name.
Pour one out for your pronunciation of Davey
Who am
Lopez.
I drinking? Lopes. Davey Lopes. See how I am?
Well, I thought you said
Dude,
that
when he
was
was
4 minutes long.
Yeah, well, it went a little wild. When
It was 4 minutes when he started.
Yeah.
when he was Danny, when he was 40 for the Cubs, he stole 47 bases.
Yeah, no, he
Imagine
was
that.
always a base stealer. He was
47?
Davey Lopes.
and he was
Not
also
anymore.
he was also a coach too.
Yeah.
Well, that was very good.
Yeah.
That was not 4 minutes though. I'm like, how long is this? I'm gonna get a song to play
It
behind.
was when I did it the first time.
That's why, like, when you went to take a drink, I was like, yeah, we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
Well, you brought up a lot, but let's start with the fun shit, which is that freaking the rally crack. The Cubs have not lost a game since, and it was a little debatable whether that was a woman's or a man's crack, because it kind of looked like a chick, but it probably was a dude.
I don't think I ever thought that was a woman in any way. Like, I
never
put that in my head right away.
I never
okay.
thought it was a woman. I thought it was a man instantly.
But I'm going to let me show the play real quick. And so everybody that hasn't seen it, which I'm sure they did, I'm going to show the play. It's 11.
How could you have made it this far without seeing it?
Fly ball down the right side, and it'll twist off foul.
And rally crack.
I am not shitting you. I'm watching the game. So I have never really been able to like rewind because of the way that I watched the game. I didn't have it on MLB TV. And now I do. So I'm watching this, and Emily's sitting on the other side of the couch, and she's looking at her phone, and I'm like, oh my God, that man's pants just fell down. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, no, seriously. And I backed it up so we could see it right away. And the thing that got me the most, as Lyle was mentioning, the JD was like, oh, it looks like something bad happened down there. Like he just said something normal, and then radio silence.
62.5 seconds of nothing.
Yeah.
It was,
It was so
I have to assume, I mean, what do you think Boog was doing in the moment? They muted themselves, right? They had to.
They were cracking up.
They were laughing their cracks off.
They absolutely hit mute because they were probably on the floor. That was so damn funny.
Well, now you know how to get Boog to shut the fuck up. Take your pants off, and he doesn't know what to do. And that was the funniest thing that happened this week. But there were other hilarious things, including, did you guys catch on the broadcast? I think it was during the Sunday doubleheader? There was a finger wiener. That I got.
That was one of my TFGs. I was like, dude, I was looking. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then it's a finger with a bad tape job on it, and they talk about it. But I saw it like 3 times. I was like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah,
what's wrong with that man's penis?
I seriously was like, why does he? It took me far too long to realize that was not just a mushroom. I thought this man, for some reason, had a mushroom hanging out of his coat pocket. I thought it was what was the dude with the pocket waffle? the Brewers guy? I thought
he's always pulling food out of his fucking pocket.
Yeah, I thought this guy had a pocket mushroom.
And so that would have been the funniest thing that happened this week, usually, except for Rally Crack, which ended up being the funniest thing that happened this week. But the other hilarious thing that happened, I think it was I thought
maybe he stole a penis.
Well,
it was
who amongst us?
Or
but
maybe.
This also would have been the funniest thing that happened this week was when Craig Counsell tried to dip for the first time. I don't know if you saw this,
dude.
He tries to put it back.
Rally Crack.
No, we watch that.
That was like me when I was like 11 years old. Like trying for the first time.
That's me smoking a cigarette now. Dude, he was going through it. I saw his face and I was like, I know what's going on with him. Not that he does anything anyway, but he probably couldn't do anything the rest of that game. He couldn't coach, couldn't talk to anyone. He was just trying to keep his shit together.
They would have been much better if he'd have just gone back to the clubhouse and just took the rest of the game off.
Well, I mean, if you swallow some of that, like it takes a moment, but you can get over it. And it's like I remember.
You're lucky.
I remember throwing up in a water fountain one time after doing a skull because I was like,
I heard you say that.
I used to dip. Remember when I first moved to New York, I was dipping. That was the end.
And you used to tell all the girls, if you swallow it, you'll get past it.
Yeah.
But people don't dip that much in New York, so I kind of fell off. That's coming from Illinois, and I was like, hey, everybody does this,
Yeah, I used to do it because I wrestled, and I could lose like 5 pounds in a day just chewing.
Because you just spitting, you just get dehydrated.
Yeah.
Did you ever dip? No, you've never been a nicotine addict, Lyle. You missed.
I wanted to. All I ever wanted to do was smoke. I wanted to smoke so bad. I thought it was the coolest thing. My dad smoked Lucky Strike filterless and had him rolled up in his shirt sleeve when I was a kid, and I thought he was the baddest man in the world.
It does look cool.
And I just fucking wanted to smoke. And every time I smoke, I get so fucking violently ill. It's not even funny. Have I ever told you my dip story?
No. Did you throw up?
Oh, it's New York Yankees are playing Atlanta Braves in the World Series 90s,
yeah.
97, Michael. I don't know. And the Yankees win. So it's deciding game. I'm at a bar in New York City, downtown somewhere. I was probably waiting for Danny to meet me and Adam to get off work, something like that. So I'm in this bar, and I'm the only fucking Braves fan there. Everybody's Yankees fans, and I'm drinking a Guinness, and I'm watching the game. The fucking Yankees win. I'm fucking pissed off. So I grab my fucking Guinness, and I chug it. And I had picked up someone's pint glass of dip spit. And I chugged the entire thing, and I projectile vomited all over the bartender's face. And fucking 2 security guys come up and grab me and start beating the shit. I was like, no, it was dip spit. They kicked the shit out of me, threw me out on the fucking curb, start kicking me in the ribs. I'm like, no. And
Those are the good old days in New York.
And I dry heave every time I tell that story because it fucking I could feel it going down. I swallowed it. It went down and it fucking shot out. And it was mint. It was mint.
I definitely have taken a sip of dip spit before. Like in my 15 days. It is nasty. You pick up the wrong Coke can. I used to spit into Dr. Pepper cans. I was always drinking Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. I picked up so many Heinekens with cigarette butts in them. And
that's another bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. Just that was some of the worst parts of being a wild partier as a kid. The parties were great, but yeah, so many times take a drink of a beer and pull a cigarette out of your mouth or drink that chew spit.
Well,
it was
the thing is that tobacco policy, and I'll put it up, the tobacco policy of the MLB is that you're not allowed to use tobacco unless you were grandfathered in as a player who made their MLB debut before 2016. So before 10 years ago.
Okay,
I swear I saw PCA with a dip in his.
No, they're all doing dip. They're all doing the pouches.
In the pouches.
They're probably vaping too.
But the pouches, they don't spit. In the vaping, they don't spit, obviously.
You know they're freaking hitting vape pens like back in the tunnel. They're going back there. Yeah. Weed pens, you know. Hey, why does it smell like skunk back here?
They're all getting stoned. Yeah. They don't even test for weed anymore in NBA. It's pretty much just you're allowed to.
No, only if you play in Russia, apparently, then you got a problem. Yeah. But yeah, so you're not supposed to do it, but obviously everybody's still doing it. So, but that was hilarious. That Craig counts. So 3 hilarious things to. Oh, Corey wants to move on to what?
He's a little.
The dip spit was upset again
from the vomit talk.
Yeah.
No, he's probably right though. Let's go back to the finger dog, and what the hell they were thinking there.
And I thought it was a detachable penis, which is also one of Danny's favorite songs ever.
Yeah.
Your own detachable penis. Well, the other thing that happened, and I didn't hear this live, but I guess Taylor McGregor called them the Stingrays, and that like set people ablaze a little bit. I don't know.
I mean, that's weird because they've never been the Stingrays.
No, they were the Devil Rays. She probably just misspoke. It's not that big of a deal, but
she was out petting the Stingrays. Like she was out she was out there petting the Stingrays. So maybe then she just started calling the team Stingrays. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, either way, it's an unwatchable broadcast. And these are kind of, I mean, the Cubs bats came alive at the end there and the Tampa Bay's defense is just horrific. They had 3 errors in that one game, but you know, the Cubs took advantage. They got a professional team that knows what they're doing. There was a little pop in the bats. Ballesteros went deep. PCA, like Lyle said in his rant, went deep for his first one of the year. Bregman had a 3-hit game, even though he sucked up till this point. Like little signs of life, you know. I went outside and see little sprigs of green coming out of the dirt.
There are signs of life, but seriously, I mean that. Those games, the game that I did the Cubs spot, the one yesterday, that was all just basically that one play where the Rays did not know what the hell they were doing, just throwing the ball all over the place. Like it was really bad. I loved it, but I don't know if we can get excited quite yet that the offense is back.
No,
because only Nico Horner he's over 300, but like everyone else isn't really even sniffing it. I mean, I guess Amaya was, but it's partially because he had a lot less at bats.
Yeah, he doesn't play every day. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they're just splitting the time with Kelly, who is like somehow a 4-hitter. People were also pointing out that Hap was out the last 2 days, and then they won because he's out of the 3 spot, which I found. The Hap hatred is just like, it's almost like a sport.
You know what though? But here's the thing: I don't hate Ian Happ, but it's noticeable that the Cubs scored a lot of damn runs when he wasn't in the 3 spot. Now, I'm not saying that it's because he was out of the game. I'm saying because he wasn't in the 3 spot, and they actually had a normal like lineup. Like he's just, even when he hits home runs, it's nothing. He's hit 4 home runs this year.
That's really
I think
good.
He's got 4 RBI. Like it's not all that great, you know?
And we talked ad nauseum about the whole him being in left field situation, and that is just kind of clogging up the outfield in a certain way. And I wish I made a TikTok the other day in which I just kind of was waxing philosophical about Ian Happ, and really it's not, nobody has an issue with Ian Happ. I just have an issue with what Ian Happ does for the team, like what they think of him like as a 3-hitter.
How the
in
team
left
uses
field.
him.
It's like how come he doesn't have to follow a Ben Zobrist track and play a bunch of different positions and, use his switch hitterness to come off the bench in big spots and like rotate. He's just penciled in there now, and he's been a solid player. So you sound like an idiot for complaining because he's like, oh, he's got a 118 WRC plus, and so, what do you want? And I was like, more, just more.
But they're hollow numbers. They're really hollow numbers. And that's what I'm saying. Like I
don't know about that.
I've been talking about it for years. I went through the whole thing last year where I looked when he led off and when he batted in other positions. And the Cubs team was really damn good when he was leading off. Ian Happ personally was worse. So like, it doesn't seem to make sense because he's not as good, but the team is better. And it's because baseball is not all about one guy being really good. You have to have everything set up properly so that one leads to the next.
Okay, in some ways, Michael, that's true. But if he's playing better at a different position in the lineup, it's better for him to be in that position where he plays better. If he's not, they probably would be
worse for the team, Lyle.
I don't buy that though. The team would be better with somebody else in that 3-hole if they were producing.
All right, now here's a question for both of you. If Ian Happ was on the Dodgers, where does he hit in the order?
He's minor leagues.
Left bench.
He's not playing on that team.
No, he's Dylan Carlson. He's on the team, but you never see him. Even when the left fielder gets injured and can't play, you're like, oh, we might see Dylan Carlson. Nope, Michael Conforto. That's exactly who Ian Happ would be on the Dodgers.
Do they think that Dylan Carlson is actually a AAA guy of color? Because that's how they treat those guys usually.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with Dylan Carlson. He had a better spring training than Conforto. And it took him 9 games to even get in a game. And it was
9 times.
It was a run for Conforto.
Yeah. Well, and Conforto did have finally came to life. I mean, this is the time of the year where you're like, I can't believe this guy's batting .083. What the hell? And then the next week he just has one good game and he's batting .320. It's just like, that's where we are in the season. But it's like, and it's cold too. Like, this is not baseball weather. This is, Cleveland was miserable.
Thank God MLB thinks playing all these games up. Like there's got to be, maybe it is advantageous earlier in the season for the Southern and Western teams to get all these home games early, but it doesn't then either do that or start the season later.
Yeah.
I mean,
we should be starting the season like next week.
There are enough teams in warm weather situations and domes that you do not need to do.
I know,
this.
but Michael, I think a lot of people would say that if they have the advantage of having all those early home games, some of them would get off to better records. And then as the trade deadline comes around and people are positioning for playoffs, like it would be.
I think it has 100% to do with the money.
Yeah.
That the Ricketts would never, ever sell out a game in March unless it was opening day. And they get 1 out of 81 sellouts. And so they have figured out the money. They asked freaking Scout
But Danny,
GPT.
What if their opening day is until the middle of April? Maybe they're on the road for fucking 3 weeks.
Like it used to be.
Yeah.
Like it used to be. That's the way it should have been. The Cubs would oftentimes open. They used to make sense. When that old couple did the schedule, they'd be like, well, it would be stupid to open in Minneapolis in March. Let's have the Twins. Although they had a dome at the time, now that I think of it, like back in the 80s, but last few years. But no, they absolutely should do it a different way.
Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, Boston, New York, anything like in that area should be south. I mean, even DC's warmer. You know what I mean? Like it's 15 degrees warmer, 20 degrees warmer every day.
You can play.
It's a little warmer. So it's just, that group of teams up there. Those are the ones that need to start 2 weeks on the road.
I had an idea.
And then maybe you get a 2-week homestand right after it. Maybe that's the trade-off.
See, I had an idea a number of years ago that you literally have opening day and it's all the domed and warm stadiums. And then like a week or 10 days later, you do a second opening day in the north and you actually play it up.
Did I just say almost the exact same thing, Michael?
But Michael wants to call it opening day and would do all the pomp and circumstance.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about it just being
the Northern Open, right?
Just a random thing. So it would literally be the whole league would go north 10 days later.
Right. The Monday after the Masters, when people are ready to watch a little baseball, like it's fucking and right before hockey and basketball playoffs start.
Yeah.
But and you look at some of these games, like the Cleveland game played in the freezing, one of them's rained out, played in the freezing cold. And then that one game that Cabrera pitched, it was one hit they only got. It was almost a no-hitter. And that ball that went out to Conforto in right field, like maybe a better right fielder figures out how to catch that ball. I mean, it wasn't completely uncatchable. It would have been a difficult play, but like still, like he looked like shit on it. But that was their only hit. He did walk 5 in that game. But
he did. He
probably couldn't hold the ball. The man's from the Caribbean island, and he's like out there. It's 38 degrees. It's ridiculous.
Well, can we also talk about the fact that the Cubs are 0-3 on opening day? They lost the opener at Wrigley. They lost the opener in Cleveland. They lost the opener in Tampa Bay. Just
that's it for us.
Terrible. Thank God there's no more opening days for the Cubs to go lose that.
See what else happens. I mean, it's just hard. You know who sucks? Philippe Maton.
Yeah,
he sucks. But I
was going to talk real quick about that. The doubleheader too. Instead of allowing the people who had tickets on Saturday to go to the first game, they did a traditional doubleheader where there was only like a half hour between the games. And so they basically just told everybody, you can come, but you got to buy the next game. You got to spend more money. Did you see how few people were at the game? Like the stadium was almost empty because everybody's like,
didn't let people stick around and just watch both games. They wanted 2 tickets.
Yeah, no, if they wanted to go to the game, they had to give them more money, or they could refund those tickets for a different game some other time in the season.
So stupid. Just open the fucking stadium. Jesus Christ. What a bunch of cheap bastards. But you know what we didn't talk about, which I can't believe we have not really discussed this. It was in Lyle's rant. It was the whole Cade Horton situation. Now, Assad stepped up. Ray have stepped up. I mean, we do have some depth that's being tested real, but this is a huge fucking blow. And I've just been kind of like ignoring it, like it's not really happening, but it's fucking happening. Second, Tommy John, huge blow. I was expecting him to maybe be our ace this year. Now I think we definitely see Jackson Wiggins at some point during this season.
100%.
hopefully come up and be what Kate Horton was for us last year. And, hopefully Matthew Boyd can come back and not fall apart. But right now, we need more pitching already.
Yeah.
Steele's coming back. That's something.
I listened to the recap with Gordo and Kaplan the other day, and they're already talking about trades for pitchers. It's like, it's been 2 weeks, and they're like, oh, we need to find some pitching. That is bad.
Cap and Gordo think that?
Yeah,
they were for pitching.
They were talking about whether or not there'd be a market to trade for a new pitcher.
Interesting, because on Marquee, they think something else. Maybe they just don't like the way I want to do it, because they brought my tweet on the Marquee Network, which I was informed about today. So
let's see
check out this clip.
Are you thinking Matt Shaw, or what do we got?
All right, so Danny Rock says trade Matt Shaw for a starter. I'm in the camp of don't trade Matt Shaw at all. I just said I don't think they need to make major moves for their starting pitching until Justin Steele comes back, until you can make sure that Matthew Boyd is healthy, so you see how Javier Assad, how Colin Wright fare in their respective roles. I think Matt Shaw is an incredibly valuable player for this Cubs team because he can play a multitude of different positions. And you were looking at a bench that struggled last year. The Cubs at their best have Matt Shaw as the number one option on the bench. He's been one of their best hitters as of late. I think he elevates this offense. I'm in team not trade Matt Shaw.
I just think we get really carried away whenever there's like an injury. It's just trade so-and-so for something
trade
else.
Trade for Scooble.
The probability of trades happening early in the season, we haven't heard from Jed in a bit, but I imagine we will sometime soon. He's going to say, like, these trades are they just don't happen this early in the year because everybody's healthy. There's no clear needs on a lot of teams. You're going to go to the free agent pool and a guy like Giolito before he would go trade for a starter. These things happen around deadline. So I just don't anticipate a trade happening. Perhaps they are setting the foundation for a trade that will be executed.
But there's not that many teams that trade controllable starters or sellers in April.
It's just so unlikely, and I think that's a huge part of why I don't believe this will happen, and also why I just roughly don't believe it's a good idea, given I don't think they have the deepest bench right now. So he's important. Sahadev Sharma, a friend of the show as well, The Athletic, had a really good piece on Pete Armstrong.
How would we know if they had a deep bench or not? Because they don't use the bench.
Sure they do.
Dylan Carlson has played in two damn games.
Also, it's
in one game.
Kingery has done nothing but go out and stand at first base. Kingery gets called on to run. He goes out to first base, stands there. The next guy gets out, and Kingery walks back and sits down and doesn't get a play anymore.
Well, before we move on, I want to say there's a new feature here on StreamYard, which is a poll. We can take polls. So it's 1 for yes, 2 for no. You just type it into the chat, and it's should the Cubs trade Matt Shaw for pitching? I put that out there just kind of flippantly. Did not really expect I was going to end up on Marquee Network. Everybody thinks I think we should trade Matt Shaw because he's a freaking Nazi, but it's not true. I think Matt Shaw is a great baseball player and a Nazi. You could be both things.
You can be both.
Hitler was great at chess. Well, he was fun to play chess with.
He's an accomplished painter.
Yeah. This is what people don't
John Wayne
get.
Gacy, hell of a clown.
Yeah.
And painter. Also a painter.
Very talented mass murderer of people.
I have no idea who those people were in that clip because I don't watch that shit. But that bald dude,
he's
that bald
from
dude,
Iowa.
I don't fucking know. I don't know, and I don't care. I don't want to see their faces, just their voices.
Look at this guy.
But he's in there. He's like, I don't think we should trade Matt Shaw at all. Here's the thing. He's like, Matt Shaw's too good. That's bullshit. There are no
for what? Where?
He's not.
I think
too
he's good.
He's a good player. But this is the thing that people don't get, and of course, those two fucking morons didn't get it either. It's that you can't.
Thanks for tuning in, Alex.
You can't get a good player if you don't trade a good player. You know what I mean? Like, Danny, your point, trade Matt Shaw because Matt Shaw is good enough to actually get somebody you could use. You can't trade Scott Kingery for pitching. You can't trade Scott Kingery for a pair of shoes.
Well, I think they almost did trade Matt Shaw. I think they almost traded Matt Shaw to Boston, and instead they got what's his fuck from the Brewers. Durbin? Is that his name? Or is that guy still? I forget. Anyway,
Oh
Matt
yeah,
Shaw-
Dick Durbin's illegitimate love child.
No, but the fact is that Matt Shaw is a number one pick. He's a good ball player. He's a prospect. He would probably be ahead of like Owen Casey, who by the way is tearing it up. But
And he probably did be replaced by Bregman, but the Cubs decided to spend a bunch of money for no reason.
That's my next point. I'm like, where does he play?
There's no spot for him.
There's no spot for him to play. Nico Horner, you just signed for 6 years. Unless you're going to make him your everyday right fielder or turn him into the new Ian Happ, which is my bigger fear, is that now we're just going to watch Matt Shaw turn into a Gold Glove left fielder like Ian Happ did.
Because lock him down for the left field for the next decade.
Yes. Yeah. Let's extend Matt Shaw because, he's a good hitter. He's got pop in his bat. He is a talented ball player, but there's no place for him on this current team unless you make him play outfield. There's no place for his current position. It's great that he's willing to go out there and do it. He does not look comfortable in the outfield. That does not excite me that you're going to have somebody, especially in right field, which is the old, right field's really tough at Wrigley, and to throw somebody out there like that he's gonna get exposed. I guarantee he will.
Yeah, no, but Danny, all the things you're saying, that's what I was trying to say too. Is like you are correct. Matt Shaw, whether you like Matt Shaw as a player or not, he is the best player you have to make a trade with
100%.
Because there's no spot for him. He's good. You could get somebody, but that's what all these like idiots who don't fucking pay attention to baseball. They're always like, it is like, well, why don't we trade Scott Kingery for?
Well, that's not what that's not what Lance.
No, that's not what they're saying. Granted,
but the guy on the right said
it's very close. As soon as you said get rid of a good player, they were like, can't do that. It's fucking stupid.
I prefer not to. It'd be great.
And the guy on the right said, "Well, we can't make a trade now. It's not the trade deadline." I'm like, "It's a deadline, you dumbass."
He also said, "Let's wait to find out about injuries."
That's
already happening.
That's a clear need. If some guy needed an infielder or would like to then they would go for Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw does fit on many a team. Whether there's controllable starting pitching that you wouldn't feel fleeced. And, Jed's not going to do a deal that he doesn't feel like he has any chance of not winning. I don't know. I've had a lot of double negatives in there, but Jed wants to try to win every deal. He doesn't just do things to do things. He's not a shaker-upper. It's all very planned and meticulously boring. And Matt Shaw's one of their guys, but he doesn't fit on the team with Bregman on it, and they're going to make him play. If that's the plan, then that's the plan, and there's nothing I can fucking do about it. But they need pitching now. It's pitching now, and I would hate if Matt Shaw was off the team. I think the team is worse without Matt Shaw. Who would replace him? I mean, Say's coming back.
It would be Michael Conforto. Michael Conforto seems to get every opportunity to do everything on this team. I believe the bench is, you have your catchers, right? You've got Kelly and Amaya. Then you've got, Conforto, Dillon, and Kingery. The only guys that get an opportunity it's Conforto. That's it. And then, of course, Kelly is just, flip-flopping with Amaya. I don't understand what they're doing with this bench at all.
Yeah, I don't either. They just have the one guy. You're right. And then Ballesteros, they have 3 DHs one day. They just flip them out depending on the matchups. And it's just how Craig has his out getters. He must have at bat getters too. And then Hobie Milner in a whole category of his own.
Right.
He's out there every day.
Hobie Milner. Yeah. Craig coaches this team like a little league team. And he's just we've got the one pitcher. We just run him out there every single day. It's like a 1980s little league team. Let's just run the same pitcher out there every single day.
Corey says trade Alcantara, no room for him either. But the problem is that you got to look into next year when Suzuki isn't going to be around, when Hap is maybe not going to be around, although I think maybe they do something there. I don't know. But you're going to want Alcantara unless they don't want him, which seems more likely.
Right. But same point with Matt Shaw, Kevin Alcantara. Good players. You can get something. That's who you trade. You can't trade a guy like Dylan Carlson. Dylan Carlson might be good. He looked kind of good in spring training, but we have no idea because he's played about 4 minutes so far this year.
Yeah, and then other people are saying, I saw the Giolito out there still. I mean, isn't he out there every fucking year? Like he just never has a contract, and he's like, let's see, maybe when it warms up in June, I'll come out and play. And then half the time his arm is just dangling off his elbow, and it doesn't even work anyway. And some teams are like kicking the tires. Oh, maybe he can throw with his other arm. I don't know. Like
that's one of the guys that Cap and Gordo were talking about. Was
Giolito. I know. Well, that's what everybody yelled at me for on my Matt Shaw tweet. He was like, get Giolito instead. And then Lil Yumper says Patrick Corbin. And I'm like Andre Dawson coming out of the Ivy going, what year is it?
But here's the thing.
Stroman, Nestor Cortez. I mean, you could certainly side these guys, but there's a reason they're unsigned, right? I mean,
if Jed hadn't gone out and blown his wad all over Alex Bregman, he would have all the money he needed right now to go get Lucas Giolito if he wanted.
And Matt Shaw would have a position.
And Matt Shaw would be played every day at third base.
Yeah. Not Olay balls like old Olay Bregman.
Yeah. I'm telling you, look, I know Lyle likes Bregman. I know a lot of people like Bregman.
I like him.
He has not shown me. I was willing, I'll let him show me. He hasn't shown me yet. Now
he's a good player.
It's only been 12 games, granted, but some of the plays that he is not making are plays that I remember Shaw making last year. And I'm just constantly looking at this dude playing third base going, I'm not sure why he's there.
Well, you know what we should do, because we're almost at the hour mark. We're almost at the halfway point. Once again, should the Cubs trade Matt Shaw for starting pitching? 1 yes, 2 no in the chat. Also hashtag chance in the chat.
Yeah, we're sitting at 60-40 right now.
Yeah. Well, which I totally understand. Like it really would be a 50 if it depends what you would get. Like, you certainly would want it to work out, and you would hate to trade a controllable bat and utility guy like Shaw. He could be valuable to you. Anyway, let's do Rick's Flakes, throws and blows. And Michael wanted to cut the segment, but I insisted that we keep it because of Chris Salato's hilarious little videos he made. So
I was saying that, not much changes in 1 week. We should do it every other week, but
it doesn't matter.
You are correct. The Salato videos saved.
So we'll go through it fast. Without, we've already discussed all the players, but we just haven't gone through their stats. So
we've already lost Lyle.
Yeah, Lyle already quit the show, so I don't know where he went. He ran away fast too, so he ran right past that Malord side. So hopefully everybody's alive. Here's Chris.
And now I'm going to show you how to rake.
He's raking all wrong. He's raking all wrong.
He's raking all wrong. The rake looks all messed up. No, I was saying I think Lyle had to run out because he was still struggling from his Guinness story. We'll call it a Guinness story. So in the last 7 days, everyone knows who the raker is. It's Nico Horner. He's at the top with an 1119 OPS. He is hitting 350. He has 1 homer and is leading the team this week in hits, walks, and the least amount of strikeouts. His OBP this week, 519. More than half the time he's made it on base. And on the season, he leads the team in hits, doubles, RBI, walks, the least strikeouts, the best average, the best OBP, and he is second only to Ian Happ in slugging, and it's by 2 points. That's
proving paying a guy more makes him do better. Proves it.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's
what did I say, Michael?
Nobody's ever argued that before.
Yeah, no, it's for my first time. Here's Flakes.
I haven't worried about Flakes since my grunge days. Remember them?
The awkward smile at the end just gets me. It's
I don't know where it is. So many emotions in that last 3 seconds of that video. I don't know. He's either gonna eat me or kill me or fuck me. I can't tell.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? There's a moment in the wide shot that
those three, but not in that particular order.
I don't know what order. It's maybe at the same time.
Fuck you, kill you, eat you. It's the only way it can happen.
I don't know about that. I mean, you ever talk to Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah. All right.
You can't. He's dead.
In the last 7 days, over 6 games, Michael Busch has been Busch light. He's had no hits at all. 0 hits. He does have 2 walks. He scored 1 run and he has an RBI. So even though he's had no hits, he has at least scored 2 runs, which is actually better than Bregman over this week, which is insane. So, there's a touch of good there. If you expand it out to the full 12 games this season, he's still last, just behind Dansby and Bregman. There is a lot of ineptitude in that infield right now, other than Horner.
I hate to say it, but he did just get engaged. I don't want to be that guy, but I just was the guy.
Remember what happened to KB? It was over.
And his back went out. It was finished. Turned into an old man instantly.
He blew out his back having them babies.
She blew his back out.
Yeah.
Not how it's supposed to happen, KB.
That's so. How about you get fired from Chuggo for, Lyle? Watch yourself.
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No. Well, I mean, listen.
This job didn't pay.
The Cubs may be in last place, but they're only 2 games out of first.
Well, that's yeah.
Yeah, but they've yet to be a winning team.
They win 2 games in a row since Rally Crack.
They have not yet gone above 500. That's
tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day.
Tomorrow's the day.
How about your thrower?
Throw him up, son. Throw him up. Yeah. Throw him up, son. Throw him up.
That is the best one, and I need Chris to tell me, did he actually have to dance for the AI to see what he wanted it to do, and then it just put him, you know what I mean? Like, I need to know if he did that.
I was wondering the same thing, Lyle. It so looks like him dancing.
It's so bad. It's so white guy dancing.
Sora is shut down.
Yeah, it happened as soon as Salado
made those, and it was over. That was it. Yes. Who's your thrower?
Okay, in a surprise, it's the ass man, Javier Assad. And it's a surprise because not even on the team like 3 days ago, and he's the thrower. He showed up and mowed down the Rays with 5.2 innings pitched, 3 Ks, 2 walks, 1 hit, and no runs given up. And then out of the pen, in another surprise, I'm going with Colin Ray because he just got called. He had to jump into the game after Cade Horton's arm exploded. And he was able to go 3.1 innings that day, just fucking not even ready to go. Relievers are never ready in the second inning. You know what I mean? So, impressive stuff from him. And then when Horton comes up again, he's got to make the start. Nobody was expecting that. He went 5 innings, 1 run. I mean, impressive performance by 2 guys who were not starters a couple days ago and are now linchpins of this rotation.
Assad, he pitched in the minors. He was not even on the team. And that was just loud. Did you put that up about Corey Furlong's comment of that the ass man Assad pitched on crack night? It's true story. And the Cubs have not lost since. They won both those games.
Was that man a Cubs fan? Do we see any branding on his ass? Did it say Rays on it? Or did it say
he looked like a Cubs fan?
Was it Cubs C around his butthole or anything? Like, what do we know about this man?
Yeah.
Or woman. I thought it was a man. I'm pretty sure it's.
I don't know. We'll have to ask. Bill Sugas was at this game. Was
that Bill?
He was there, so he's
not that big anymore, though. Bill's not that big anymore.
Bill doesn't have that much hair either.
Oh, that's true.
And
maybe when Bill goes to the games, he wears his wig.
Well, Bill was there with other people. This poor man, all alone, so that when he fell, first off, it was ridiculous that he's all alone and still had to fight for the ball with himself.
Yeah. But he was fighting with himself. Yeah, he was fighting with his pants. Everything went wrong for that guy. It was like it was kind of like Job in the Bible. Everything goes wrong.
I was so angry. The first time I found the clip on Instagram, every comment was like, "Leave this man alone." I was like, "No, ridicule him. This is the internet. Let's go." Come on. And I don't want to be mean to him. I just want to laugh about it because if I were him, I'd just have to I'd go.
I would have already gone on everybody's show. If that was me,
I would already be on Colbert. I would already done Kimmel.
I'd be the new Hawk Tua girl. I mean,
you're not too late for you, Michael.
You are the new Hawk Tua girl.
Yeah.
But here's the one saving grace. I get that sentiment from people. Like, it's sad what happened and, like, don't make too much fun of him. Didn't see his face.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Lyle doesn't even know still whether it's a man or a woman.
Yeah.
He is still anonymous for the most part.
He seems like the guy that might not even know that any of this is going on.
Right.
That's true.
I mean,
I didn't see a cell phone go flying anywhere or anything. Yeah. Like, there was nothing in those pockets.
well, that might have been the problem. Is there too much stuff in the pockets? I do want to shout out Andy Wells, who was at these games as well. He's saying #chance in the chat, but he did a couple of weather reports from St. Pete or Tampa, or wherever. Did they play in St. Petersburg or Tampa? You fly in
St. Petersburg.
Okay. Well, he did. And so shout out to him. Nice to have some representation. And it looked like Don Vito. I agree, from Viva La Bam. Do you remember that show in the 90s?
Oh, it did. Yeah.
It could have been.
I don't know if Don Vito's still with us. That guy was in rough shape like 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah. His son finally scared him to death in the middle of the night, going into his bedroom with a dirt bike or whatever.
We didn't do the blows yet.
We still haven't done blows. No,
maybe Boog was silent. Maybe it was Boog.
It looked
maybe he was going to go talk to fans, and he's like, "I got it! Oh God!"
And the next day, JD actually called it out. Foul ball went over there, and he said, "Oh yeah, that landed in the spot near the full moon yesterday." Just throwaway line, middle of the game. It was so good. Like,
this just in.
Don
Vito dead.
Vito.
Yeah, Don Vito pouring out. All right, let's do the blows, and then let's take a break.
Just put your lips together and blow.
Chris, when you find the next app to do these videos, will you, same video, just make me the girl? Just one small change. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Okay. It'll fulfill so many things I need in my life.
So for the blows, honorable mention here to Ratface, because he continues to misuse his relief pitchers. But I didn't want to go Ratface 2 weeks in a row, even though
he even sucks at dipping.
He can't. Shit going in his mouth and out of his mouth doesn't matter. He can't do it. He sucks. But no, for the actual pitchers, obviously, Cade Horton, that's the biggest blow to the team, to his season. His arm exploded. I mean, there's nothing worse that could have happened. Outside of that, like, literally the starting pitching has been pretty solid. Like, I think I saw earlier, they're third in ERA in the entire MLB right now for starting pitchers. The only guy who was a little messy this week was Jamison Tyone. He earned that loss, but they were still in that game. In the bullpen, though, this is where the blowers come. We have Philippe Martin.
Philippe Martin,
the French failure. He has a 21.6.
Irish all of a sudden.
Very Irish.
Patagon with Philippe
Here's
Martin.
the French failure. Hey.
I don't know how to do it other than Philippe
He almost
Martin.
went to make it
That's
for
the
a
only
second,
thing.
too. I heard it. He almost had 3 and 1.
I thought he was going Indian, so I was getting worried. I did. I thought I was like, oh, I don't know where this is heading.
He has a 21.60 ERA. He gave up 4 runs in 1.2 innings over 2 games. He's another one of those guys that Rat Face is just riding into the grave. Monday, he gave up 2 runs in that inning. And then with a 7-run lead, Ratface made Maton go out there again the next day. Now, I get the idea of like get right back up on the horse, but good Lord, give this man a break. He sucked the night before. You were up by 7 runs. Let him take a break.
Didn't he? He gave up runs in that game too, right?
He gave up 2 more runs.
Yeah, exactly.
He only got 2 outs. They had to relieve the reliever.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Everybody was excited about this guy. What happened?
Yeah. And then so outside of Maton, Hunter Harvey and Jacob Webb also pretty rough this week out of the pen. But somehow they looked good compared to Maton.
Who was the guy that we had last year that they had to get rid of right away from the Astros? Oh, Presley.
Presley. Oh my God.
He's the new Presley.
Yeah, he's absolutely a new Presley.
And then there was another guy, and Presley was the new Neris.
Yeah.
They always got this guy. What the fuck?
You know, here's something though I want to mention. A lot of people all over Ben Brown right now, right? Because as we talked last show, Danny, you said everybody's just going to remember that first home run of the season, first guy he saw. Well, and then Shota pitches the other day. And for some unknown reason, I think it has to do with the hand he wipes his butt with, they put Shota out there in the 6th inning for 1 batter, which didn't work. And then they brought Ben Brown in with a guy at second. Just let Ben Brown start that inning, and that inning probably goes much better. But instead, he comes out, he's got a guy at second, and he kind of falls apart, and it doesn't go well. He gives up 2 runs. One was Shota's, and one was his. But he didn't do that bad. And then when we saw him and he came in, he had a clean inning. Oh, by the way, I think he had a fucking 5-run lead or 6-run lead at the time. Why are they using the exact same guys? They're using Hobie Milner with a 5-run lead. They're using Ben Brown, 5-run lead. Like, these are supposed to be your like high leverage guys. Those are not high leverage situations.
You think he's feeling? Do you think he's feeling high leverage? Do you think he's feeling desperate? Does he have a sense that as bad as they kind of started and is
who Ben Brown?
No, fucking rat face.
Well, the reason
you think he's feeling the pressure? Do you think he feels the pressure? Is what I'm saying, and maybe that's why he's.
Well, now you can't blame. He's down 2 starters, so you can't really blame anything he's doing right now. Like,
no, you can. The bullpen has nothing to do with the starters. Like, that's just all on him not using his guys. And I would assume he had some say in who they broke camp with. So if that bullpen out there isn't Craig Counsell, he brought a bunch of guys, and he's like, "But I'm only going to use 3 of you."
Yeah.
Well,
what the fuck?
Well, like here's what examples. I'll put some examples to this. First of all, Hobie Milner's actually done a really good job in the last 7 days.
He has pitched
Agreed.
7.1 innings in 12 games.
Yeah, 5 innings pitched this week and gave up nothing. He's given up nothing. So he is like definitely in the circle of trust. He's good.
Until his arm falls off in May, like May 3rd, this dude's gonna die because he's pitched in 75% of the games.
And then they had to bring up Riley Martin and Ethan Roberts to like eat an inning or two. And then Philippe Maton has been terrible. Hunter Harvey has been terrible. And Jacob Webb, who I was like, oh man, I can't believe this guy. They haven't gotten rid of this guy yet, has also been pretty bad, but he's had like a decent outing here and there. But he lost the game the other day. He took the L, I believe, in one of the games.
Well, okay. That was the other thing. They brought up Riley Martin as the 27th guy. That guy is there just in case shit goes sideways, right? And everything's bad and you just need a guy. But Rafa's put him in the game. The game was still tight, and they put the 27th man. No, he's not good enough to be on the team. He's only there because of the doubleheader. He had 4 other guys sitting in the fucking bullpen, and he put Riley Martin out there.
It was cold. They're like, give it to the kid.
Stupid.
Yeah, that was it. Everybody else is like, fuck this. It's too cold.
Throw the kid out there.
Make that kid go.
He called down to the bullpen, and all the veterans are down there like, nah, we're not doing this shit.
Throw the kid out there.
But
Riley Martin's like, I'll do it.
I got to say, even watching the highlights, because I can't watch baseball right now. I don't know why, because it's so fucking hard to watch. Every time I watch the highlights, I'm like, oh no, Brown again? Like that's how I feel. Whether it's good or bad, I'm just like, it's just the poor guy. Like, where's he going to be if he is good? Why are we going to just destroy him now in April?
I just didn't understand. Like, they put him in there with a 5-run lead and made him pitch 2 innings. It's like, that's not how you use that guy.
I don't know. I kind of disagree, but we should disagree on the other side of a break because I have to pee.
I'm down with it. Yep.
Let's do, because we're all through, right? Philippe Maton has been lambasted appropriately at this point.
Philippe Maton, the leprechaun.
Be careful. Be careful with that accent there, buddy.
Oh, wait. I think I just became German.
Yeah, I think it went German too. Yeah.
Full Nazi, Michael.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Full Nazi.
Actually, I don't know. It was a little more Austrian, I feel like. Maybe he was annexed. That was an annexed accent.
I think I got a little fucked up last night because I watched the 1958 version of The Fly, which is set in Montreal, and every single person in that movie has a French name, except the 2 main actors, Vincent Price, and then this woman that I can't remember her name right now, and her husband. They were the 3 main actors, all had perfectly American accents. They still had French names. It was like Antoine and Francois and Helene.
I can imagine Vincent Price going out there and being like,
yeah, it was
like doing like, didn't he do, Vincent Price did the Thriller?
Yeah, he did the Thriller.
No, we go across the land.
No, it was
I'm trying to do some Vincent Price French thing. It's not working.
It was just insane that I watched this, like all these fucking French actors trying to be French, and they're like, this is our movie, and fucking Vincent Price is just doing Vincent Price. But I was watching it because we're doing frame for frame this week. I'm recording a podcast with the Umper where we watched The Fly and the 86 Fly.
Double fly.
Pretty fly for a couple white guys.
Yeah. So we got a silhouette.
Oh shit, we do, don't we?
Yeah, we're $113 in Act 1.
Yeah, I'm. Hold on, now I'm like
the script says it was.
I'm looking
32 minutes.
Yeah, 32 minutes.
All I see is Rally Crack this and Rally Crack.
Oh, here,
that.
there's 8 million
of them.
up. There it is.
Right. There we go. And for the listeners, you will not know who this guy is because there's nobody left on the Cubs from when he was here, or from his trade, I guess. Maybe I should say it that way. Yeah, we traded this guy, and we have nothing to show for it.
Okay, that's the clue. We traded this guy. We got nothing. He's a second base outfielder, and this card looks like it's from recently. All right. We'll be right back after a quick break. And as soon as I find the video of it, here we go.
The Bleacher Bunch brings you great shows like Sun Ranto, Cubs PS Plus, Bricks Behind the Ivy, Cuppa Cubby Blue, and Baseball Rabbit Hole. But you could be getting so much more when you subscribe to our Patreon page for as little as $1 a month at patreon.com/BleacherBunch. Get access to our exclusive daily show Cubs Pod, where we recap every single game. Plus, be the first to hear Cubs music, get early access to events, and receive an invitation to join our Discord Cubs community, where fans just like you show up every day to rant and rave about our beloved boys in blue. Most importantly, 10% of your Patreon pledge will go directly to help the Lost Boys Youth Baseball program. So join us. There are perks at every level, like the Renter Calendar, absolutely free, and name recognition for you or your business. We are independent Cubs podcasters, and we need your support. Otherwise, we'll quit. Seriously, we'll all quit. Some of us might even die from your lack of support. In fact, the cutest little puppy you've ever seen will die if you don't support the Bleacher Bunch at patreon.com/BleacherBunch. We promise to spend all the Patreon money on tickets and beer and all the dumb crap we have to buy just to keep our podcast rolling. So give us your money, and we'll waste it far better than you will. Patreon.com/BleacherBunch. Free trials are available, but don't do a free trial. Just join, okay? Okay. Patreon.com/BleacherBunch.
In the clutch, in the clutch. Buy t-shirts from In the Clutch. Take it from the Bleacher Bunch. You'll love the shirts from In the Clutch.
In the Clutch shirts are comfortable, stylish, and guaranteed to get you laid. Plus, they're proud sponsors of the Bleacher Bunch. Use promo code BleacherBunch for 10% off your purchase.
Nice to feel and soft to touch. That's why you will get laid so much. Wearing a shirt from In the Clutch. And you can thank the Bleacher Bunch. In the Clutch, in the Clutch. Buy t-shirts from In the Clutch. Remember the code Bleacher Bunch. Save 10% at In the Clutch. In the Clutch. In the Clutch.
In the Clutch shirts actually not really guaranteed to get you laid.
Hey there, as you can see, I'm a talking penguin. No, I'm not like the Batman kind of penguin or Rod Say or that dumb fuck Happy Feet. No, I'm the spokes penguin for Penguin Imprints, who makes awesome imprinted items with original designs. And they do custom stuff too. Why, check this out. And this. How do you like this, Chicago? And I love this one. And this might sound a little weird coming from a penguin, but fuck ice indeed. Penguin Imprints also makes custom t-shirts and stickers for your event or organization. And because they're sponsors, listeners of the Bleacher Bunch Network can get 20% off any order at penguinimprints.com with the code BleacherBunch. Okay, that's enough about Penguin Imprints. Now I gotta go find that little bitch Happy Feet and put his smirking pink on the other side of his head. I hate that fucker. But man, do I love Penguin Imprints.
Who's that Cubby?
Who's that Cubby?
All right. It is
Todd what?
Christopher Morel.
Oh, yeah. We got a right answer. Little Yumper and Corey Furlong had the correct answers.
Yep. Yeah, we had a few of them in there. So here's the thing.
Everett Tosher said Morel.
The reason I brought up Morel is because we saw Biggie. Biggie pitched against us the other night against the Cubs.
He beat us too. He was good against us. I was like, fuck, we lost the trade again.
So
Hunter Biggie. Ooh.
Yeah, Hunter Biggie, and then Ty, I think it's like Ty Johnson or something. Ty Johnson he was like 20 years old or something.
I tried to tie my Johnson once when I was in grade school. It just wasn't long enough.
Yeah. But he's in Double-A. He's still pitching for the Rays. Hunter Biggie showed up, made the Cubs look stupid. The Rays got stuff out of that. We got Isaac Paredes, who was bad, just sucked for the Cubs. They traded him, and we got what's his name? The dude that we then lost because he hated being in Chicago from the Astros.
Paredes?
No, we traded Paredes to get
for Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker. I've already fucking wiped him from my brain because he was with the Cubs for one season and seemed to hate every bit of it. So yeah, we have nothing from that trade.
I don't know if Morel's has a team right now. It looks like he's got a Marlins hat in his picture. So, but
yeah, I think he is with
no stats for this year.
Right. I don't know either.
In the minors.
Yeah, I think he's in the minors. I don't know, but yeah, it was sad.
Yeah, no stats for him. Maybe he's hurt. I don't know. We'll have to take a look
to see that. I really liked Christopher Morel, but yeah, I have to remember that I need a clue for the listeners. I always forget that part.
Well, you made it up on the spot, and they guessed. Oh yeah, he's on the IL 2 weeks ago. He's with the Marlins, and he's on the IL. So that's there's your Christopher Morel update. So you have an update on this Ranter schedule game where we all guessed what the Cubs were going to do?
Yes, I did. After a couple weeks, I figured it was time to jump in here and just give the leaderboard, which, Lyle, I never got your submission.
This is the schedule.
That's what Lyle's looks like.
No, it doesn't.
Well, who's the leaderboard?
Right now.
Yeah,
give me the leaderboard. I'll send it to you right now.
So right now, I believe it's Andrew Waller. Is that Mike Waller's son is Andrew, right?
Yeah, and it
just says A Waller, so I thought it was Andrew. Andrew Waller and my son, Eli Cotton, are leading the pack with a 9-3 record. Now, you have to understand, it's not about just guessing where they're at. It's each game. I mean,
it's total guessing. This is
total
just a crapshoot. This is the biggest crapshoot. Like, there is no skill involved in this game.
It was so fun going through them and looking at them. Though I am third, 8-4.
Good guess.
Mike Waller and Yumper are at 7-5. Danny, you are at 6-6.
Just like the Cubs.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm in tune.
I think I'm undefeated though, Michael. I'll
Sugas, Dominic Gloro, and Artie are all at 5-7. So it's tight. It's still tight. We're within 4 games is the entire pack. So
it is kind of fun to see.
So if anybody wants to get into this, just let me know. We can send it to you. You don't have much to make up. So
they'll have forgotten who won and lost those games anyway by this point. Now it's time for the very special portion of our show where we look back at the world 150 years ago when the Cubs and the National League was formed in 1876.
Oh my God, my favorite part of the show.
With our segment, which is taken off.
150 years ago.
What?
It's really that ago. Yeah, everything is going fine. 150 ago. Like, he tries to sing only one word, and he sings like I do.
It's not
fucking horrible.
It's a hallucinated AI image. All right, so 150 years ago, have you guys heard of the Elks Lodge? The Elks,
I know it well.
Royal Order of the Benevolent and Protective Order of the Elks.
Oh yeah, it's the BPOE.
Now you must have some. I mean, Lyle, you've got wood paneling behind you. I'm sure there's an Elks Lodge somewhere near.
There is an Elks Lodge just down the road from me. I've been there. I played cribbage there last week with some old guys.
I was gonna say, when I lived in Colorado, for about 2 weeks, I thought about joining the Elks Lodge in Longmont, Colorado.
And the Elks have a huge building in Lincoln Park, which looks like a temple. So it's like almost like Masonic in a way.
Yeah.
It was originally had a lot of performers and actors that joined up into it. It was a social club for people, and they did a lot of charity work, and they still do. And anyway, they started on April 8th in 1876. Now they go back to 1868. Like it's like any formation of something. It's hard to pinpoint the moment it starts in some ways. But 1876, the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks, the Elks Lodge, was officially established in New York City. And there's Elks Lodges everywhere now, but not as many Elks as there were in the past. Like it's kind of a thing that has gone away that the Gen Zs complain about, saying, "Oh, we don't have social clubs." I'm like, well, we haven't had that shit for a long time.
They're around though. I mean, the Lions Club out here is begging for members all the time. I should
that
become a
was like the 1940s version of Twitter. That's just where you went if you wanted to people you didn't really know but kind of knew.
Yeah, you maybe had a band on Saturday night. You smoked a bunch of cigarettes. You
just had to do that shit in reality. You couldn't just sit down at your computer and do it.
Elks Lodge, the original Twitter. So I kind of feel like we try to create an environment like that. Like we're the ranter, being a ranter feels like joining the Elks or something like that. You know, it's kind of it's clubbish. We have our little pack. It would be cool if we could bring ranterdom to other teams, because every single team has its group of ranterish fans.
Right.
And the Ranters reach back. Remember we looked at one time and the Ranters reached back to the 1700s or something. They were like this crazy group of people in England that just did silly things and pissed everybody off. And I was like, oh my God, they keep making that guy. And that's me.
It's kind of like us. Yeah.
So, speaking of the 1700s, we're going to have some marauders coming to town in their sailing ships. Yo ho, the pirates at Wrigley.
You know what? Since we're talking about the Pirates, you saw the Pirates City Connect drop today, right?
Mm-hmm.
You saw a bunch of these City Connects drop.
Do we have a picture of that?
I don't.
I'll find it.
Sorry, but the Pirates, not too bad, but we had some bad ones. Wisco?
Yeah, I got a picture of that.
Yeah, the Wisco. Like nobody. Here's the thing. Ad dude sitting there going, you know what we should do with City Connect? How about State Connect? And we'll call it Wisco. Like it doesn't make any sense at all.
Nobody's ever.
It's like when MLB does something in Boston, they're like, "Oh, let's do a Beantown one," and everybody in Boston's like, "Nobody fucking says Beantown."
Beantown.
Yeah.
Only you We know you're not from here when you say Beantown.
Yeah, how are things in Beantown?
Fuck off.
The only
Get out of here.
Here's the Wisco, by the way. There's Christian Yelich in his Wisco number 22.
The only people that say Wisco are the ones who actually pass out halfway through saying Wisconsin.
Right.
Where are you from, son?
Oh, he's asleep, isn't he?
Well, you're having to go to jail tonight, sir.
But and then that and I talked about it weeks ago when Sarah was on. They went with the T-Joss. The T-Joss for
the Tatas is what I call it. Well, here's the Pirates one. I don't think they're wearing this. They usually wear it in home games. Yeah. It's kind of cool. It's just got elongated, evil-looking letters.
This one is not bad.
It's pretty good, but it's not that far from what they would normally wear. So it's like, oh, let's make their City Connect say Pirates. It's like, yeah, they're fucking called the Pirates. Like it's supposed to be something different.
This just looks like an alternate jersey.
Yeah, it looks like something Ozzy Osbourne would wear if he was a Pirates fan.
Yeah, I do kind of like the yellow hat though. I do kind of like the yellow hat. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
I would have gone Kent Tekulve pillbox with the stripes, like the 80s style. Like that's what they need to bring back.
I like the old school.
You know what? They really do. I don't understand why. They're the only team that ever had that pillbox. Well, at least the only team in the 20th century. I think some of these guys in the in the 19th century, they had pillbox. But yeah, that was just them in the 80s, right? They need to bring that hat back for a City Connect. That's a great.
They wear it sometimes, and I think half the players hate it because they're like, I look like a bellhop.
It's a terrible hat. In the 80s and early 90s, when I hated it. But now that I'm like an old curmudgeon, I'm like, I want to see it again.
One of my aunts bought me one for Christmas one year. I was like, I'm not wearing that stupid hat.
Well, anyway, the Pirates are coming to town not wearing those. They're leading the Cubs in the division. They're 7-5. We don't see Skeens, so I mean that's sad that I don't get to go see him pitch, but it's good because the Cubs have a better chance of winning the game. They've lost to the Mets this year. They've lost to the Padres this year, so those are pretty good teams. And then they beat the Reds, who are like them.
They're
in many ways. And I guess and they swept the Orioles, who are a bad team, I think.
Well, at the moment, the Reds are a good team. Like they are
the Reds look like a good team right now.
Yeah.
But Brian, I was texting with him, Brian, our Pirates fan friend. He couldn't come on tonight, but he says that the best thing he could say about the Pirates, he's like, they're not embarrassing. And I was like, that is, and that is a far cry from where they've been.
That's pretty much the exact thing I thought when I saw the City Connect. Well, that's not embarrassing.
It's
like Brewers bullshit.
Don't you think it's kind of how people feel about the Cubs right now? Well, they're not embarrassing.
Not embarrassing.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't believe any Cubs fan thinks that they're not embarrassing. I think every Cubs fan is like, this is the most embarrassing bullshit we've seen in years. All the other years, we thought they'd be bad coming into the season. They were actually good in spring, and then they got bad. This year, for the first time,
they were.
A lot of us are excited. And
do you know what's embarrassing? Rally crack. But the Pirates offense is not embarrassing.
I wish there was toilet paper hanging out of it.
Oh God, now that would be embarrassing. Showing your ass when you're a big fat guy is just kind of a regular thing you do, just like trying to get something for the bottom shelf at the grocery store.
Matt Shaw hitting it to right. That dude, that's the perfect ad for TP USA.
Exactly.
Did you see did you guys see the guy, speaking of toilet paper, just a total side note, did you see the guy in California today who works for the toilet paper company and burned down the entire factory?
Yeah,
well, it's crazy. You'll see it. It burned the building to the ground. It was like fucking
psycho.
Like 1 million square feet. He was like, you should have gave us the raise. He keeps saying, he videoed it. He said, you should have given us the raise. Couldn't give us $2 an hour. We can't even afford to live or eat. I was like,
wow.
Damn, dude.
And he burned it. Like he burned it down on purpose.
To the ground. Yes. He walked around with a lighter, lighting all the toilet paper on fire. It was fucking crazy.
And if it's $2 an hour, that's
millions
like
of dollars worth of toilet paper, like insane amount of toilet paper. It's insane.
That makes me really worried about my toilet paper. Is it flammable?
Yeah.
I mean, toilet paper doesn't burn that well. I've tried it.
No, I have. It burns pretty well.
It burns. But do you know what else is burning
when he's on the toilet? It burns. It burns. The toilet paper is the only thing that puts it out.
Well, the Pirates' offense is burning hotter than the Cubs. I'll give you that much.
Way
They
go.
got an OPS about 40 points higher. They've hit an extra home run than the Cubs. The Cubs have, the Cubs have hit one more home run. The Pirates have actually taken more walks, which is a little surprising for a young team.
Really is.
It's early, but we've struck out the same amount of time. Nobody's beaten the world with any of these stats. The only thing the Pirates really do not do at all that I noticed is steal bases. They've only got 3 on the year. Maybe that changes over the course of time, but they haven't been doing it at all.
Well, Danny,
Cubs have 12.
You have held the position for many years that bad teams steal bases. so it's like
exactly.
Maybe the Pirates are just a good team, so they don't have to steal.
But my opinion on that has changed since the bigger bases and the throw over thing. I think that's really made it really a part. I think it's now speed and stealing bases has become a part of the game in a way it hadn't been in years past with the, 3 true outcomes. Now there are 4.
Toilet paper isn't inflammable.
Everything's flammable if you try hard enough. let me 6-7. So 6-7. We've scored 56 runs and they've scored 54. So it's been quite equal what the offense have done so far.
Let me ask you this. Do you think anyone in the division is great right now?
I think the Brewers are playing out of their mind. Again.
Yeah.
Fucking Brewers.
They just are.
And not pitching and their best players hurt.
I'm just glad that that Wheelo doesn't think about texting me all the fucking time. Like,
oh, he texted me just the other day.
That's what I figured. I was just like, he's got my number and he has in the past texted me, and it's annoying as shit. And I'm just glad that he kind of forgot he's got my number right now.
Lose my number. So their pitching has been a lower number than our pitching ERA style, almost like a half a run better, 3.91 ERA. And but both bullpens have given up quite a few home runs, which we know about that. So the Pirates have done the same. Once again, the Cubs with not a lot of strikeout stuff out of the pen. They are the 6th fewest strikeouts. Again, that was something from last year where they just didn't have a lot of strikeout stuff, but they had a lot of Ks per 9. Like, it was weird. The stats are misleading, but the Pirates, ton of 2nd most strikeouts out of their pen. Cubs 6th fewest. Pirates have 8 more walks, so they'll walk you and strike you out. So that means they have some electric stuff at the back end. And I could put up some statties real quick about them. Here's the Pirates pitching. So Dennis Santana has no ERA.
Mitch Keller, he's at a 1.
Yeah, 1 ERA for Mitch Keller, who we're also not going to face. We're facing Mlodzinski, who's got a 4 ERA, so that's good. Carmen Mlodzinski. We're also facing Bubba Chandler in Game 3, who we haven't seen, and
Bubba.
Braxton.
His parents didn't expect him to become president. Bubba Chandler.
I don't know. Bill Clinton was a Bubba.
Who did that?
I mean, is that his God-given name, though?
I think it is. I think it is.
I mean, that's really. Let's see.
Maybe his name is like Beauregard, but then like
nope.
When he was like 8, they were like, "This kid's dumb. Let's just call him Bubba."
No, his fucking name is Roy.
Roy
Reuben Chandler. There's got to be a story behind the Bubba, which we'll find out if you watch the broadcast. I'm sure we'll learn about it the day he pitches. Yeah. So
when we get done with this, let's talk about the broadcast
Sunday.
a little bit. When we get done with these things.
Yeah, and then here's the match. Oh, I want to talk about the defense first. The Cubs, their defense has been really good. They've got the second highest right now, which is really good. Pirates are league average. The Cubs only have 4 errors, and the Pirates only have 6, so it's not a lot. And then the Cubs and the Pirates catchers are throwing people out at 25 and 23% respectively. So that's towards the top of the league as well. So they're doing a good job. And then the matchups are Mlodzinski with a 4 ERA against him, and Naga with a 4.50 right now. Amaya has a dong off of him. Reynolds is 1 for 12 off Shota, so I like our chances. Then it's Benzo bobblehead day when he's pointing at the sky like he did in that heroic hit. And Braxton,
the one that they mistakenly called the game winner.
Correct. It was Miguel Amaya. Braxton Ash, people forget that. Braxton Ashcraft 1-1 with a 2.25 against Cabrera, who's got no ERA so far this year. Gave up 1 hit in that game that maybe could have been caught. Who knows? Bush has a homer off him. Ozuna, what's his name? Marcel Ozuna, 1 for 11 against Cabrera. Seen him the most. And so I have a feeling I'm going to be out in the outfields if he's playing left. When he goes 0 for 2 and he comes back out to play the left field, I'm going to say, Ozuna, more like 0 for tuna. And he will cry.
And he will cry,
so
and then he'll climb
sad.
into the stands, and he'll fight you.
It's going to be great.
Okay, but if he speaks Spanish, Fortuna might be, I think that's a Spanish word for like fortune or something like that. He may not even understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, man, my plans have been foiled. Then Bubba Chandler
Just
or
sing fish heads to him.
or Roy Reuben Chandler, as is his God-given name.
Roy Reuben Chandler.
Roy
You know what?
Reuben.
I like Roy. I
Yeah.
like that name.
Roy Reuben. Where's he from? That might explain the Bubba. He
South
is
of the Mason-Dixon, I guarantee it.
Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's your Bubba.
I probably would have guessed Georgia. It was going to be Georgia or like Missouri, maybe Texas.
I like that
maybe.
you said Missouri.
Yeah.
Because there's two different areas in that state. One of them is Missouri, and the other one's Missouri.
Missouri. Yeah.
One thing we know is he has drank dip spit accidentally. We know this about it, probably as a
100%.
toddler. You know, most likely.
Maybe that's why he's called Bubba.
Bubba,
'Cause that's
yeah.
the sound it made
When
when
he-
it
when he-
came back up.
Oh, look, the boys choking on the dip.
On the what? Oh, the dip. Can I ask you guys a question?
It was my Irish accent.
Do you think?
It was a finger with a bandage on it?
Yeah. Do you think? Do you think if the Cubs go on a heater now, should they get the bum man? I don't know what we're gonna call him.
Rally crack.
Right? Should we? But
Rally crack.
do we get him? Does he become the new mascot of the Cubs?
Yes.
And every time they win, instead of flying the flag, they just pants them in the field.
Everybody takes their pants off and wiggles their butts. Yeah.
The new flag could just be his boxers with a W on it.
He wasn't. I think he was freeballing. I didn't see any undies on there.
Oh, I saw some tidy whities
you did?
wedged into those shorts. Yeah.
I have
He lost
no
it
idea.
all.
You know, I was thinking about this far too long while watching the rest of that game. And I was thinking to
It's the only
myself,
fun
like,
thing that happened all week.
he was in a section all by himself, and his pants were down. And I was just wondering what he might have been doing while watching the game.
He's like rubbing one out. And he's like, I love baseball. He's like, oh, foul ball. And he's like, oh, shit.
Does he have a glove?
He did. He had a glove.
He does. I'm going to see.
Yeah, let's watch it again.
Fly ball down the
Okay,
right
there it goes
side,
down in there.
it'll
No, I
twist
can't tell.
off the
There,
foul.
yeah, he's got a glove. And there goes the pants. Oh, boy.
He's out there fighting.
Never going to get
with-
old of me. Never going to get old.
He's all alone and still can't get that fucking ball.
Oh,
He's
Jesus.
just at war with himself.
I wish the ball got jammed between his ass cheeks. Something. He missed it. It bounces. It just landed in his crack.
Wedges in like a bike tire. Oh, God.
Oh, the meteor hits the moon.
Oh.
So good. All right, where were we in the show? Oh, yeah. Bubba Chandler versus Tyone. Now we could do some bitch clock.
That's never going away. That is going to be like Palacios falling down in right field. Like 10 years, we're still.
Everybody say a prayer for Danny that he figures out how to use the bitch clock this week because we're really running deep on time here.
Rally crack.
I know how to do that.
I was thinking we need a T-shirt that just says "Son Ranto." I heard it's long.
I like it.
Um,
All right. Well, I will put up.
What about a rally crack shirt?
But
Absolutely.
But it says rally crack on the back.
You need the picture though.
We
No,
can
rally
make that
crack
happen.
on the back with like a little line, and it's really long shirt, like a nightgown.
I wonder if that's the kind of shirt that our friend at Penguin imprints might make it. You think?
Yeah.
That little Yumper could make a rally crack shirt that we could wear to the games with.
Rally crack ice, right? You got both. Rally crack ice, crack ice, rally
Crack ice.
crack ice.
Yeah, it's a little high concept, Lyle. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy Crack
I like where you're
Ice,
going, but I do know how much LSD you've done in your life, so we have to second guess all your thoughts. Unfortunately,
and I have a handle of whiskey with me today, and it's
oh boy,
Jesus.
Oh
the
boy.
fact that you called it a handle.
Yeah, and it's funny because it doesn't even have a handle. It is just a one. It's just a 175, but it's a handle.
Pitch clock, you have.
All right, we are set.
What
to go.
are we doing here?
Oh well, I'm getting everything ready.
Okay, no, that's great. I have
for time. Is what can't you tell?
Wow.
All right.
Real.
Okay.
Eyes are itchy.
All right. Yeah, we don't have time to go through all these, but there's a lot of new great ones. You can peruse.
Let's see what we're gonna get.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good ones.
We're just going live.
If you want to know what's on this, go
expand the screen.
pay us $1 a month. Go to Discord. You can see it.
Low energy walk-up songs.
I got this.
Is that okay? Is that you, Lyle? Okay.
Lyle volunteering for the low energy walk up.
All right. Are you ready? Here we are.
Clock, you have 30 seconds to bitch.
You get fucking one chance in life to walk up in Major League Baseball. I mean, you get to do it over and over and over again, but you know what I mean? Like, it's your chance. It's your chance to go out there and fucking do a thing. Pick a cool fucking song, get the crowd pumped up. It's not fucking rocket science. It's the easiest thing in the world. And when you fucking morons fail at this, you young people with your stupid fucking country music, play something fucking cool for the old people in the stands who still watch baseball. God!
Dude, when Lyle started with "You only get one shot," I thought he was going to bust into Eminem 8 Mile or whatever the fuck that was.
Song. What's your song? What's the first thing that came to mind? First thought.
Dirty Deeds. Bow, 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 bow,
and that is a perfect example. Get the crowd into it.
Yeah. So
but some people, if you're gonna go lame, make sure everyone can sing along to it.
So I have always thought that a walk-up song for batting, that's going to be different. And I think you're right. You have to go completely, got to go hard. But if it was a closer song and I was coming in, it would be Willie Nelson, Party's Over. And every fucking person in that stadium would be singing
only if you
Parties,
practice.
But they would be singing Party's Over to the batter because I'm coming in to fucking shut this shit down. And tomorrow we'll do it all over again.
I always
I'd be culturally inappropriate, and I would use horns.
I
would
come in with a fucking he'd have a cape and he'd pull it off and he'd fucking
sombrero.
I would use "Can You Get to That" by Parliament. Is that Parliament Funkadelic? Yeah, Funkadelic. Yeah.
Be fun.
I don't know if you know that one. I once had a life, or rather, life had me. I don't think that's a very good one for getting people into it. John Pickett says, I could see Lyle coming out the Dancing Queen. That would be fucking epic.
Fuck yeah. Disarm them. Make the batter laugh.
Yeah. Okay. People in the chat.
Girl, watch that scene.
Yeah. What was the one we were hearing all week from fucking Tampa Bay, like West
Country
Virginia?
Roads.
Country Roads. Fucking Country Roads.
That was the Cleveland, I think, that they were doing that one. All right. Well, let's spin this sucker again, shall we?
All right. Let's see what's happening.
All right. How come you can't see it? Can you see it now?
Nope.
Here we go.
Lyle, you can see it and I can't?
No.
Oh.
I can't see shit.
Oh, there we go. All right.
There we go.
All right. Let's spin this sucker again. Let's go, bitch clock. Give us something good.
What are we going to get? There's so many things to bitch about on this clock.
Oh, this one was made for Michael.
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Cotton. Boog
I
talking.
actually said that I want to talk about this.
All right, perfect. I'm putting you in the bitch clock machine. And
You have 30 seconds to bitch.
Here's the thing. I don't listen to Marquee most of the time. I listen to the opposing team. I learn so much more about the Cubs because of that, because shit Bambi just does not fucking pay attention to anything going on in front of him. He doesn't care about the Cubs, nothing. And this week, I've been listening to him, and all of a sudden I realized sometimes he actually sounds like he knows what he's talking about. He goes on for like 5-10 minutes, and then he always finishes with every fucking thing that he's talking about with, yeah, that was pretty much it. It's like, what? What the fuck? Like, he was talking this week about one of the Rays pitchers and talking about how his arm angle had gone from way up here to way over here. And he went on for like 5 minutes, and I actually got interested. I was listening to Shambi talk, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of interesting. I wonder what's going on with this. And then when he got done, JD was like, so why did he change? And Shambi was like, it's just more comfortable. And I'm like, but you didn't fucking tell us about how it affects his pitches or anything. Yeah. Like, it didn't.
Just that he did it. Yeah.
Yes, just that he did it. Oh, it's fucking annoying.
Did you see in Cleveland when they showed the finger dangling, Boog said something like, yeah, that's a lot of bandage on there. That might be quite the injury. And JD said, yeah, it's a pretty sensitive area. Just like the way he said it, you knew he was talking about a dick.
JD is fucking wonderful. I love JD.
No, he's got to deal with Boog. You got to give him even more credit. Oh, I don't know what this means.
What is it
at all?
I can't even read it. It's so small.
Underpants at Wrigley Field is.
It's not. It's underpants. I think they're talking about the guy not wearing fucking underwear, but you said he was wearing tighty whities, and that wasn't at Wrigley. That was in Tampa.
Well, no, I'm just going to go with what that said. Underpants at Wrigley is optional as a negative thing because this is the bitch clock, you know.
Right.
So you have to go with what you're given. So let's do it.
Bitch clock. You have 30 seconds to bitch.
Now, as somebody who's worn underpants to Wrigley Field every single time I've ever been to Wrigley Field, I'm wondering and second guessing myself, and that maybe, just maybe, I should try to go to Wrigley without any drawers on and just free ball it in them bleachers, and maybe it might improve things for once. Because let's face it, this is a 500 ball club. And we already got the rally crack going, and it just puts me one step closer to showing my crack and getting the bats going.
Danny, 500 ball club, but what's the record when you're there this year?
Oh, it's even worse. Yeah, that's why I need. Yeah. No, I'm 1-3.
Good.
I'm 1-3. I'm terrible. I've seen one.
You're the problem,
Danny.
Your underwear is the problem.
Danny, can I bring this?
I'm not wearing underwear tomorrow. I'm going to the game, and I'm not going to wear underwear.
People who are listening to the show that see you tomorrow are gonna feel a little weird when they see you. They're all gonna blush, and I'm gonna tell you that's why, because they're gonna be like, he doesn't have underwear on.
It's free balling Friday. Let's go.
Here's the thing, Danny. You are known. You wear pants. You wear pants to every game.
Not tomorrow.
It doesn't matter how
Danny
hot
pants.
it is. Let me just say, if you're gonna free ball it, I think you should go basketball shorts as well.
Oh,
basketball shorts,
really
free balling, especially on a very hot July afternoon.
Oh no,
that's your best option. You might catch a breeze, and it might be the best day of your life.
Yeah, I just might pull that thing out to the side and be like, no one will notice.
no, all you got to do is say that it's your finger and you got a bandage on
it.
Yeah,
no problem.
Put a Band-Aid on it. Put a
Band-Aid on it. Nobody will know the difference.
It would cover the whole. We were roommates. It would cover the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Moving on.
Little finger bandages. All right. What do I want to look at? Oh, yeah.
Danny
Happy
Rocket,
birthday.
Notorious wearer of pants.
On my resume. Happy birthday, Sophia Cotton.
Happy birthday.
Today. 19 years ago,
and you're
Sophia
on this
entered.
stupid show.
John
Talking about-
Jurdavan.
She didn't want to hang out with me tonight. That was the key.
Happy birthday, wherever you are, Juan Tovar, who we lost a couple years ago, or last year, I think. So happy birthday to him. Mike Leonard, the creator of the condolence jersey. His birthday is on Sunday.
You remember
And-
Mike Leonard used to do our ass stats
An
too.
OG.
daughter, too.
OG.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is back
we-
like 14 years ago for Ernie.
We do miss Mike Leonard's ass stats. I do.
Yeah, but he couldn't really take our noise. Like he was like, "You guys are absolutely insane. You're ruining my life." No, it was the Ranters being in the Ranters and arguing with Danny Werzinski literally ruined that man's life for a good month.
Yeah.
It did.
He's like,
And
I'm
now
done
they're
with
both,
baseball.
and now they're both gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm done with baseball.
yeah. People tear through this group sometimes. All right. I want to. So
We are in a quiet
but happy
phase.
birthday to him. And
Yeah, happy birthday, and know that even though you hate us, we love you.
we're still thinking about you. Yeah. And Grant Friedman, who's one of our longtime listeners and longtime Patreon supporters. So happy birthday
Oh,
to him.
thank you, Grant.
Come see Cuttlefish, the Hurricanian Worldview at Trapdoor Theater. We run through April 25th, Thursdays through Saturdays. And there's some Sunday matinees thrown in there too now coming up next couple of weeks. So show on up, see the show. I know that there's some ranters like Joey's going to be there on Friday night after coming to the game tomorrow. That's tomorrow. And Saturday night, I'll be there. So come hang out. If you'd like to come, let me know. I'd love to see you. I want to do something. May 1st is May Day. It's a big
May Day,
labor
baby.
holiday. And I'm working with this group, One North Side, on the north side of Chicago here. They do a lot of different things to help people. I've got in with them because they work on housing issues within the city, making housing affordable. Anyway, they want to be a part of this big kind of like May Day, everybody do something thing. And it's decentralized and it's whatever you want to do. So I'd like to throw something. I don't really know what, but I'm going to go to that game on May Day, May 1st. And I think we should have signs. Like I was thinking like all these players are in unions.
Danny.
This is a union. And who's not unionized? All the workers. The players are unionized. The concessions aren't, like fair wages, Ricketts, fuck him. Something like that on a
Danny,
sign.
look, I know it's short notice, but Ranter Fest we have no idea what we're going to do.
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
It's
I'm
all
going to New York.
fucked up. Everything's a mess.
It's
May
all
Day.
Ranter Fest. May
But
Day
let's
is
just-
Ranter Fest.
Yeah, let's just make the May Day thing the Ranter Fest as well, and we'll all show up.
because it's a Friday. That's the only issue. But
And it's
if you
a
can
lot, and it's pretty close.
it's all Friday 120.
I know none of it makes any sense and it won't work, but neither will any of the other days.
Yeah, exactly. So
but let's
I'm
just
saying
fucking do it.
Ranter Fest all year long. Ranter Fest May 1st. Show up, bring a sign. May Day.
Christmas
support
every day.
Christmas every day. And I also wanted. Bleacher Bum Band's playing the next day, May 2nd, at Output. Then I'm singing the national anthem in South Bend on 6/27, Cincinnati on 9/19. We're gonna try to put that together. And oh my God, what's that smell?
My muscles are bluish and beefy, and the Cubs come back to Wrigley briefly. The schedule is silly. We're heading to Philly. My vagina smells really queefy.
That
That
was
was
horrific.
At least he didn't move around like before and like drink a bunch of beer. Like last time he chugged like 6 beers during like a 20-second period.
Yeah, that was
It was
wild.
Well, yeah, this is weird. It's a 3-game homestand, and then they leave. They go to Philadelphia on Monday. The fuck? Where's those old people? We need the old people back. They don't know what they're doing.
Oh, it's terrible.
Let's do TFCs. Pick
Yeah,
a chance.
hold on. I
winner and get
gotta
the
delete something here because we have a new thing that just where the fuck? Okay.
What happened? Hashtag chance in the chat if you're nasty. This is you got
Let
a
me
few
delete
chances.
this.
I-
and
Michael,
let's
I
see if-
put like 8 things in there. Did you just delete them all?
All of them.
Fuck
So I can do
cocksucker.
one thing.
Well-
No, I did. I deleted the silhouette.
I'm gonna
so
put
that
mine
I
up.
could grab
Oh, there it
this because
Valley crack.
Yumper
Everything down.
Yumper clearly
fuck?
has ADHD and can't just fucking listen to us. He's over here making rally crack.
Rally crack. That is the best fucking thing I've ever seen.
The only
Rally crack.
is he's going upstairs, and I think we don't want Sugas to think that we are talking about him
No,
because
but this guy's going up the stairs. Sugar's only comes down.
we need rally crack with some seats, I think. But this is amazing.
Could the C in crack look more Cubs-ish without getting sued by the Cubs?
Can we get Mullet Man on the front with the Cubs?
Yeah,
with rally crack on
Rally
the back?
crack with his butt as the C. Just put two amazing things that happen together into one. Oh, I love it.
God.
All right, I've got a TFC here. Oh yeah, this is just an old school one. This is just someone going off online on Twitter.
I look for these all the time. I wish.
Dave Brandwine, $8 million for an average manager and overrated talent. Sad but true. And Hap should not bat third. Boom.
That's my burner account. I tell everybody that I'm not on Twitter. That's my burner.
Can I tell you a funny story about this this account, Dave Brandwine? Is one time I tweeted back at him. I said, "Why are we yelling?" in all caps. And he goes, because I have sight impaired and I can't see, so I have my caps on. And it made me feel like total shit.
What just dick?
What a dick. Yeah.
What a dick.
Who's the cube now?
That's on him. That's on him.
Oh yeah. I guess it is.
Get off of Twitter. Go somewhere nicer.
Twitter's so fun. I love Twitter.
I got this one. Does anyone have a video of the butt? I tried to rewind and my cable channel crapped out. I want to send it to my Cubs text thread. It just made me happy. That was on Reddit, Michael, and that was like that was the headline. And I was just like, this is fucking brilliant.
I loved it. Well, I put together a number of TFCs out of the Discord from that game because I really wanted to highlight the fun that we're having. We watch these games and we have a game thread for every single game. And there's always like 8 of us, 10 of us in there talking shit throughout the game. And when something like this happens, the fucking thread explodes. I just picked my favorite ones here. So here we go. Chevelle PR. First time a full moon has been seen inside his domed stadium. Corey Furlong. After the hurricane, the Trop had a crack in the foundation, which I loved.
Good one.
And then,
good one.
Of course, this week is known for another big moon event, and it's the astronauts are in Artemis.
Yeah, they
and
come
they
back
are
tomorrow.
farther away from Earth than any humans ever. And so I wrote, I think I saw Artemis, and Tim J80 says that was Uranus. And then I had to toot my own horn here at the end. It was the bottom of the inning, but that was definitely the bottom of the ninth. No, it was the top of the inning, but that was definitely the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah, you tooted your own horn all wrong.
And I did it fucking wrong. I know. Like, I'm all like, wait till you see how fucking funny I was.
I am.
And then I fucked it up.
That's the worst. I know. I do it all the time on the show. It's like that's too bad we don't edit this shit. We would just look so much better to the people.
I know.
Yeah, just so much. Like, I didn't really say that. At least I don't. At least I don't cut us up for TikTok like the other shows do.
No, look.
I do it sometimes, but
right. But you know, when this is real, This is real, unvarnished. Trust me, there have been things that I fucking wished Danny had just cut out. but
we
that's
know.
not what we do here.
We know.
We live with our fucking mistakes, don't we, Danny? God,
we made all sorts of we made all sorts of mistakes on this show.
Michael, I saw this one. Does Ben Brown have blackmail on Craig or something? And I thought, yes, he does. Because every fucking time I fucking see him come in, I'm like, what the actual fuck?
I think Michael Conforto has blackmail on Craig. And fucking Dylan Carlson needs to dig through Conforto's locker and figure out what that shit is.
Yeah, it might be something. Danny, I saw this one posted on Reddit. Son ran into Seiya. Son ran into
Ranto.
Yeah, there was.
I thought it was
what
funny.
I like to see down here is that my son works at Foot Locker in Tennessee. And Seiya stopped in today, said he's feeling great and is ready for Friday. So he'll be there tomorrow. So thank God. But why does his hair look gray?
Seiya Suzuki.
I think it's colored gray, and then he's got some other colors in it.
Hey, he did something to his hair, what the fuck is he doing at a mall drinking an Orange Julius? What the fuck?
Because he's fucking bored.
You want to get more bored? Go to the fucking mall. You know what I mean? Like the malls, there's nobody at the mall anymore.
Look, he's from Japan. I'm assuming malls in Japan kicks ass, and so he's like in Tennessee. And he's like, "What am I gonna do? This place fucking sucks. Maybe I'll try the mall."
Yeah.
And then instead, he ran into some old lady who wanted a picture, and he's like, "Lady, I'm just trying to drink my Orange Julius here."
No, that was a child. That was a teenager.
Yeah,
was it?
Yeah,
Yes, and then you thought the butt guy was a woman. I don't understand, Danny. I know you have your issues with the White Sox fans, but would you go to a White Sox game this year for me if I asked you to?
I want to go to that White Sox game where they're giving away that Pope hat.
Yes.
Fuck yes.
White Sox Pope hat. Now there is a collector's baseball item of the year. I mean, it really is.
Versus the Reds.
Versus the Reds on August 11th. I think you should put it on the calendar. Then I saw this and it made me laugh. Ah, fuck, it's so.
I love this. I'm down. I will wear that. I will absolutely wear that.
Tickets. This might sell out.
Still hilarious to me that the Pope is sitting in the Vatican watching Munetaka Murakami hit dingers. I don't know how to say his name, but it's hilarious to me, sir. It's hilarious to me.
I think it's hilarious that Munenaka Murakami got them.
God.
I just made that shit up.
I think he butchered it.
I think you got it. I think you got it.
Not correct. I just fucking made that up.
Can anyone in the chat tell us how to say it?
Yumper probably can. He's a Sox
Munetaka
fan.
Murakami. Murakami, I believe is his name.
But I'm just amazed that
Munetaka.
I can't fight this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, just don't realize what you do to me.
They signed him, and the first thing he did.
If that's not his walk-up song, I know.
No, the first thing he did as a White Sox was look and just go, we need some bidets in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And they put bidets in.
I can't believe Jerry Reinsdorf spent any money to do anything. That's
for the first time ever. The White Sox can at least brag that they got cleaner asses than the Cubs. Like they can go out on the field and they can be like, that ain't my stink. That's you.
I guess.
Well, Craig Counsell wouldn't know what to do if everybody had if the Cubs had bidets, because he wouldn't know what hand everybody wiped their ass with and where to pitch hit people and bring in the bullpen. Because wouldn't know people's wiping hands.
Yeah.
Well, is that the show? We have to give away a chance.
Is that the show?
I think it is.
2 hours and 9 minutes. We're just getting started.
Dude, shout out to Yumper. We went over the 2 hour mark. That only happens every fucking week. Like I said, the new T-shirt
is probably my fault today.
Yeah, the new T-shirt is Son Ranto. I heard it's long.
I heard it.
I'm sure we'll sell out of those. Everybody will love that.
It's our new complicated shirt. Nobody understands what that means.
Cubes fans saying it. I heard it's long.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Hashtag chance in the chat, and I will share. Wait, hold on. Now I'm fucking this up. Share screen. Share this screen. Oh, wait, that's what the fuck is it? Motherfucker. Oh. Don't you hate? No, now this is a complaint that maybe everybody can appreciate. When an app changes their icon and you have no idea how to find it anymore. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's a tiny little S now. So anyway, here we go. Let's pick a chance winner.
Oh, there's a lot of people in there.
Yeah,
who's going to be
tonight?
Full house. 120 in the house.
Oh, Alex Anderson.
Oh, Alex Anderson.
Your neighbor.
Yes, Danny, you are so damn lucky. It almost stopped on Dominic, and you owe Dominic like 10.
I know, but see, that actually helps me because I just put them all in one envelope.
You cheap son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No, Alex Anderson.
Guys, Danny's been cheap
win.
since he was fucking 19 or 20, whenever I met him.
I grew up poor. What do you fucking want? Like, I know the value of a fucking penny.
I grew up poor too, but I'm not cheap. I'm just like, fuck it. I never had money. I'm never going to have money. Spend it.
Yeah, exactly.
Get this shit away from me. I don't know what to do with it.
All right. Well, that's the show?
That's
right.
That's what I heard.
That is.
I heard it's the show.
I'm gonna play the same song as last week because it'll because I enjoy it. It's a brand new one.
No, play the fucking ass song.
You don't.
It's only I'll play the ass song and then I'll play the other song because the ass song's only 23 seconds.
It's a twofer.
It's a twofer.
Actually,
it's two.
It's two for Thursday.
So remember what Ernie Banks says.
This is the ghost of Ernie Banks, and you're listening to the Sean Rando podcast, whatever the hell a podcast is.
It's so freaky.
And we'll just play the rally crack and we'll get the fuck out of here. How about that? So
Spagog.
Spagog.
Rally crack. Pants are falling down. Helping the Cubs. Come on and show your butt. Rumps, buns, and cabooses. Derriere's booty's gonna moon ya. Rally crack. Baby got back. When your pants are falling down, it's a rally crack.